Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or hi if you're new. Today I'm going to be doing a very late February wrap up. So in the month of February, I managed to read 10 books, which pretty good for me. 3 of these books are ebooks. I had 1 library book, and I've already returned that, so can't do much. 2 were library books, and I've already returned both of those, so I can't do much about those. Um, I had 8 4-star books and 1 3-star book, and still no 5-star reads. I had 2 adult fantasy books, 3 adult romances, 4 manga, and 1 middle grade, and 1 YA book. So, I don't know what all those pages counted up as because I haven't added them up yet. But the first book I finished in February, which was the 3rd, which was The Assassin's Quest by Robin Hobb. That's the 3rd book in that trilogy. I gave that a 4 out of 5 stars. I'm not going to say too much because I did talk about that trilogy a lot back when I was reading it. So, if you want to know more, just go to the vlogs where I talked about that trilogy when I read Assassin and Princess and The Royal Assassin. So, the next book I need to get my hands on. The second book I finished was an adult romance book, Claimed by Cupid. I can't remember the author's name, but this is the sequel to Dipped in Holly, and it's set around Valentine's Day, pretty much. Takes place, I want to say, a year or so later after Dipped in Holly, or a few months after that. So I finished that. Then I finished my second epic high fantasy, which was Jade City by Fonda Lee. I really enjoyed this one. I gave this 4 stars. This one is a little difficult to explain, but this is about a group of people called Greenbones who wear jade, and a jade is a type of stone that feeds off power to them, basically, and they can learn to harness that power and get pretty strong. So that is Jade. The next 2 books I read were manga, and I have them right here. I reread Haiku Volume 11, which I gave a 4 stars. Again, I'm never going to shut up about this series. If you haven't read or watched the anime/manga, I would highly do so. It's really good. So, yeah. This follows our main character, Shoyo Hinata, who finally gets to play in a real volleyball match at his middle school in his last year, because he finally got a group of 6 players, and he loses dramatically to his opposing team. And then months later, high school rolls around, and then he goes to Karasuno, and the rival on his team, the person on the rival team that he played in middle school, also ends up going to the same high school, so they end up being on the same team. So now he doesn't really have a rival since they're on the same team. So, but they learn to get along, play as a team, and all of that, and the story unfolds from there. I really enjoyed this, so if you haven't, I would highly recommend picking it up. It's fun. It's lighthearted, funny in some points, so, and you get to learn all about teamwork. Because this game, you can't play by yourself. You have to have at least 6 players on the court. So, and continuing from there, I read Haiku Volume 12. So, there's that. Then I finished a couple books on the same day. So the first one being Craved by Tracy Wolff. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this. It's definitely a slow burn romance going on, basically. But our main character, she moves to Alaska with her uncle and cousin after the tragic death of her parents. And she's basically lived in Los Angeles and San Diego her whole life until she moves to Alaska and finds the altitude is a thing. Altitude sickness is a thing. And then when she gets to the school that her uncle is the headmaster at, things aren't quite what they seem. So things start happening. She realizes everything isn't normal at this school. And then she meets, what's his name? Jackson Vega, who basically is one of the popular guys in this school. And she realizes, oh, he's not normal either. So eventually she finds out what's going on. And I'm not going to say much more than that. I do want to get to Crush, which is a sequel, and read it. So hopefully I can get to that soon. Then more manga. I read Haiku Volume 13, which I also gave 4 stars. And then I read Haiku Volume 14, which I gave 4 stars. And then the last 2 books are ebooks for me. The next one I read was Theirs for the Night by Katie Roberts, and I gave that 4 stars. I kind of enjoyed that one. It's hard to explain what it's about because it's a short novella. It's only 73 pages long. And then I read Mary Inkamus. Again, blanking on the author. I liked that one, and I gave it 3 stars. So, that is everything that I read in the month of February. Let me know down below what you read in February. I would love to know. And leave a cloudy emoji because it's dark and cloudy outside right now. So, if you made it this far, and like, subscribe, stay a while. All of my socials will be linked down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.